Italy makes protecting environment part of constitution.
Here's a summary of the article.
2 Min read, Rome, the Italian parliament approved a law on Tuesday making protection of the environment part of the constitution in a vote politicians and activists hailed as significant for the country's future. The law says the state must safeguard the environment, biodiversity and the ecosystem in the interest too of future generations. It said any private economic initiative must not damage health or the environment. I think this is a momentous day, Cingolani said in a statement. It was not immediately clear what the judicial repercussions of the new law would be. The Italian branch of the World Wildlife Fund said it now expected Parliament to adapt existing legislation on environmental issues. Finally, environment protection has become a fundamental principle of the Republic, which future legislation must be inspired by and past legislation adapted to, Italian WWF President Donatella Bianchi said in a statement.
This post received a score of 6,400, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Tifa convinced the Italians to fight for Gaia.
I'm out of the loop on that one. Anyone who cares to explain it for me?
Someone got into a Senate Zoom meeting and played FFVII remake porn.
Tifa handshake getting stabbed in the Senate handshake Caesar.
Et tu, Barrett. If this interests you, I hope you're following the Chilean constitution.
Chile is mildly inspirational at this point. Stuffing the old constitution put in place by a military dictator, balancing corporate interests with the absolute needs of the environment, pushing for social reform for the benefit and at the behest of its citizenry. Little envious honestly.
Pretty much everything since 2019 has been bold move, cotton, and we're still in, let's see, as it were. They've got an uphill battle against entrenched interests, but I'm hopeful.
I'm surprised it is not yet on the constitution. Lots of European countries have it already.
The idea is spreading, even in America. This whole video is a bit long, but it's a great talk about the problems that plague America when it comes to how the environment is treated. Ecuador invited Thomas Lindsay and his team to help them rewrite their constitution to include the rights of nature. Relevant bit about Ecuador.
There will never be a constitutional amendment protecting the environment in the United States, not a chance in hell. We can't even get an amendment that passed literally 50 years ago this year saying men and women are equal to be ratified.
Forza Italia. In the meanwhile, Rome drowns in garbage LMAO.
And that's just the populace.
The ghost of Hannibal likes this comment.
Italian here, this means nothing. We have on our constitution a veto against the reform of the Fascist Party, and at least 2 parties with explicitly neo-fascist ideologies, 4 if I include parties that are not that explicit. In Italy, talk is cheap.
Came here to say the exact same thing.
Can we include the historical environment in there too? McDonald's tried building a drive-through next to a 1,000-year-old pyramid in Rome a few months back. Disgusting.
Wait, you can amend the constitution.
Good job, Italy. Now you have to enforce it.
This is the way.
Tifa making good decisions so far.
Italy does everything to justify their bureaucracy and public service, no real policy changes.
Meanwhile, the leader of the center-right party was on TV tonight, and when asked about this he went on a tirade, while smirking, that, the environment is nice and all but we can't listen to fanatical ideologues, business is more important. And RL is not Reddit. Most people would easily buy into statements like this and believe that all this clamor about the climate is exaggerated and it's not really a big deal. I've met people like that all the time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.